Talk to Atticus. Let's talk to Clem first. Something for you and the old bull here? It seems the whole borough is on the lash tonight, on the lash drinking to excess, okay? And there sits my mark, jawing away with Clementine. Time to... So this is gonna end the chapter. But to be honest, that's fine. I've talked to everybody, essentially, and I'm okay with just moving along with the story. Time to make my next move. Well then, Atticus, how did I do up there, apart from when you interrupted? He's still chatting with Clementine. I'd best speak clearly. He seems to have temporarily damaged his hearing with drink. Atticus Daly? Excuse me? Something wrong, Atticus? You look as if you'd never seen me before. Of course I do. We've met many times. Now we're getting somewhere. I didn't know you sang so beautifully. Thank you, Atticus. And this coming from a man who must be well versed in myriad forms of entertainment. Mary, is that your name? No, sorry. It's Clara Reed, the Centaurs, a female singer of popular songs, especially in a nightclub. Let's get you a drink. This is going to be even easier than I thought. Don't fash yourself, let's have a drink upstairs instead. His eyes light up like a gas lamp. What are you saying, Miss Reed? I guess we'll suggest a private room. Mr. Daly, the night is getting on, and we're both looking for a little company. What say you join me in a room with the Velvet Rose? Do you want that drink? I just remembered I promised you that. Yes, a drink, but more importantly, let us drink in the moment and enjoy the evening in full. I'm sure Clementine can send us up a bottle, what with your luck going the way it is, right, Clem? Let's go with the second one, I guess. No trouble, Miss Reed. We aim to serve. That'll do, Clementine. Have us up a bottle of the finest beef eater on the shelf. I'll send it to room 4, but I'll let you hobble up there first, big timer. Aye, Clem, I've got words for you yet, but for now, it's time I got upstairs and made myself comfortable. Clem levels me a reproachful look. Not exactly my place, but I hope you know what you're getting into, Clara. Me and Mr. Daly are friends, you know, wouldn't want any harm done. Rest easy, Clem. A woman with my reputation must maintain it. Your business, I suppose. Sorry, Clem. We're gonna rob him. He'll be fine, I'm sure. I mean, that's why we... I mean, not specifically that's why, but there's a reason why we have the hope stat this high for him at the moment. Like, it's gonna be fine. Okay, what's room 4? Is that one over there? Okay. Goodness, he looks a lot more sober than he did downstairs. I suppose it's true what they say. Minotaurs really can hold their liquor. Sorry, love, I didn't mean to keep you waiting. Quite alright, my head was really spinning. I wonder if we might just chat a while. Of course, just give me a moment to get a bit more comfortable. Best to remove my weaponry before climbing into bed, most of it, at any rate. Normally I do this out of sight of the client, but tonight is nothing if not off the cuff. Derringer removed from the inventory. My apologies, Dove. It's perfectly fine. Is the problem physical? Now then, I'll provide whatever insight I can. I hope I can put it into words. There's this stubborn memory stuck way in the back of my head. And just when it seems about to finally surface, I end up here instead, back in my old ways. I know the feeling. At least we have this cozy corner to call house to commiserate. I know the feeling. Perhaps I'm a born drifter, not meant for the straight and narrow, because even when my luck runs out, I never hit rock bottom. I wonder what rock bottom looks like for him. What might it take to admit he's found himself there? What might it take? No use maundering about my past. I ought to throw all that away and embrace the moment. Think I heard that in some poem once. It sounds difficult, though at least you're not alone in that. You simply have an adventuring spirit, a soul taken to wandering. Let's go with the second one. But it means I'm never quite sure of what I want. You're in good company there. This modern life is impossible to foretell, but we adapt or die trying. Nothing wrong with a little uncertainty. Everything and everyone is in a muddle at least some of the time. Second one. All the time in my case. I feel like something's in my past locked away, and however much it scratches, I can't let it out. Maybe I just need an ear or a warm body next to me. Let's offer the ear. Whatever this problem is, setting it aside for a night is bound to clear your head. I'm afraid I'd make poor company tonight. I prefer conversation to a tumble in the sheets. That's what I prefer as well. Whatever you'd prefer, perhaps it would surprise you just how many clients want the same. I wouldn't have said no to a tumble, not only because of the coin. I think it would have been quite interesting. Let's go with tact here. Might you indulge my curiosity? Have you ever had hornpipe, sexual intercourse with a male Minotaur? Beg pardon. What I mean is, have you ever been with a Minotaur? Oh yes, not exactly, not a Minotaur, no, but many fantastically unique people besides. I guess we can say yes. Does it frighten you? Not at all, I'm a professional. Perhaps a tad, but it's nothing I can't handle. On the contrary, the world is full to bursting with unique wonders. Not at all, I'm a professional. Sure as sight, I can see that as well as the next curve. So where do we go from here? So then, is there something you'd like to try after all? You're under no obligation to force yourself. I wouldn't think any less of you for it. You're under no obligation to force yourself? Tax is increased to level 14. Let's give it a go, whatever you like. His motions are shaky, unsure. He swoons and clutches at his head in regret. This poor man must have really been through the ringer as of late. Sorry, but this isn't how I wanted this to go. But I'm in no right state tonight. It's no trouble really, and it's my job to provide comfort besides. There's little to be done if your body or your mind won't cooperate. There is no need to apologize, Atticus. It's far from the worst performance I've ever seen. No trouble. Thank you. You are quite kind, Miss Reed. If the poor fellow only knew that I'm about to take him for all he's worth. Let's lie back and I'll fetch the tea caddy. Chamomile? No thanks necessary. Now, I'll just have a pop downstairs and bring us up some tea. No thanks necessary, I guess. Okay, let's get some tea then, I suppose. Is he asleep? No need for the chamomile, he's already sound asleep. Intuition, time to rob the sorry sod, or intellect, poor Atticus, easy come, easy go. Second one, I guess. Stolen winnings added. Here's the doshy one from the Palladium. Trifling easy to slip away now. Enough to pay Green Street off, though only barely. Okay. What's up with the window? I'm not gonna wake him up now. The window latch is the only thing preventing my escape. Let's be on our way. Not just yet. I'd like to have a look around. Not just yet. We should pick the Derringer back up. My Derringer sits upon the chest of drawers. Best not leave this behind. Exactly. Let's take that with us. And then let's head out. Wait, let me quickly take a look at the winnings. Ooh, could we maybe... Okay, stolen winnings. Okay, that is already cash. You know what? Let's try to see if there's a Okay, we cannot steal the fan he had in his inventory. Let's be on our way. Sorry, Atticus. But you'll bounce back. Like you said, you never hit rock bottom. Don't know how much truth there is to that, but if I take this side alley across from the train station, I should be able to reach the wharf out of sight and mind. Who is this person, though? Is that the Poe Pickett? Okay, Poe Pickett. Okay, we cannot fast travel, so something is definitely happening. Where exactly is the side alley? Last of London. Cut through back alleys. Oh, so right, no train station or anything like that. No train station. Oh, there's a side alley. This could end up being dangerous, though. I've nearly made it. If I take that side alley to Sorry Square, I can reach the wharf. In my bullfrog days, we only lifted valuables, never hard capital. Being this lucky feels a bit surreal. Speaking of which, I haven't had a moment to count the money. The bullfrogs used to warn us not to count our pay before we are safe at home, but what's the harm in a little peek? 100, 150, 200? Saints, that's a lot of money. Mighty thanks for confirming. Jemmy? Molly's right hand. The sort that doesn't care if his cleaver hits friend or foe when he starts swinging. Guilty as charged. I thought my cover was blown when you started bobbing and weaving through the streets. But turns out you're just a shifty vixen by nature. Does Molly know her attack dog is running loose? Not another step, Jemmy. Not until you tell me why you've been following me. Let's go with the second one, I guess. I've come to collect. Perhaps I can get around him. My bad luck that I've not got the proper shoes on for roof jumping, though I can still lose him in the back alleys. I spied that glance away. You're really going to have me charge after you? Even at a dead sprint, it's a long shot. And once I reach the wharf, the area's crawling with dockhounds to boot. That money wasn't meant for you, Clara. Molly wanted Atticus to win. But he wasn't supposed to lose it to you. You threw a spanner in the plan. I should have known something was amiss. I've seldom seen the average London lush earn much at the tables, let alone this small fortune. Molly must have needed Atticus indebted to her. Whatever she's cooking up, it starts with rigging the luck of a gambling drunk. Oh, it's an ambitious plan. That's all I'll say. When she pulls this off, it'll shake up all of London. Now here's the rub. You stole that money, so I'm stealing it back. There's nothing for it. I need him out of my way. Is this the best I can do? After this, Jemmy Betteridge, this pompous prick, is to be what takes me down? I try to run. Discreetly draw the derringer? Or unsheath the stiletto? Trying to run, I think, is a bad idea. Derringer, because you can forget it. You can forget it on the table. So, I think that's the better choice here. Gonna take a shot with that pea shooter you hide in your skirts? You could land 6 shots in me head and chest, and I'd still die of old age. That's what I love about me cleaver. Not even a hide like mine can shrug off a good swing. There's a reason the Royal Army's frontline infantry covets Minotaurs, so even Gatling guns are pisser if the shots spread too wide. One shot is enough noise to draw in a copper for a look-see. Are you prepared for a good old-fashioned Barney? Sounds like a night well spent. Take the shot. The shot misses the mark, collides with his massive cleaver, and just like that, Jemmy is charging, eating up the distance between us, till he has me by the arm. He raises his cleaver. The butt swings towards me and... Stolen winnings removed from inventory. That bastard. Where... Try to move. Jemmy, that pawn in Molly's blasted games. Awareness is slow coming, but soon enough I find myself blinking up into the caustic glare of London's lamplight. I am alone in Beggar's Lane, and of course my stolen winnings are long gone. As is my hope for departing London tonight. Perhaps I could... Could what? I am alive at least. I can figure things out from here, as I always have. What now? Where in the world's many hells do I go from here? We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. A twee sentimentalist notion. My mistake was in believing I was above these games. I am not. I could not even outmaneuver the simplest of Molly's schemes. Saints know I was never any good at that. For a moment I fear I might be rendered insensate again? Oh, unconscious, okay. But I keep my consciousness and time slips slowly by. For a time I'm content to simply sit and indulge in this wholly unearned self-pity. What now? A Minotaur? A Centaur, I mean? Ah, it's Ives Chalamet Duval. Would you like a hand, Miss Reed? Have I any choice? Here to hurry me along, officer, lest I be written up for vagrancy? I'm not a bobby, Miss Reed. Well, bully for you. My apologies for lumping you in with that lot then. Wouldn't want to besmirch your good name. Intuition has increased to level 17. In the interest of full disclosure, Miss Reed, I counted myself among the blue bands once. I left that life behind me, though, and these days I find myself working cases for a rather generous patron. Not a mutton shunter then, for all the good that does me. It appears you've just been robbed. You don't say? How did you know? I'm afraid I have. Our good Mr. Daly was set up by Molly and her lot. They rigged his table. They were to take the money off him when he left the bar. Also, I hazard that you would not be lingering in the gutter were your evening going well. Molly again. I should have spotted it sooner. So foolish of me. On the contrary, you were just unlucky. Had Jemmy not been lurking about, you would have gotten the money to Green Street, and the dockhounds would be loath to take it out of Green Street's hide in the way they did with you. Never underestimate Molly O'Malley. She must have posted someone outside the bar to wait for Atticus to keep tabs on the capital, and my leaving through the window wasn't enough to give them the slip. You knew where I intended to bring the tin? Those that I work for had their suspicions. They surmised your intent to leave London. I do not take kindly to being followed and spied upon. Miss Reed, I'm here on specific business with you. I'm afraid I must ask you again. What do you know of the courtesan killer? For God's sake, what does it matter? I know little more than I did before. Just leave me alone, would you? I know nothing. I know little more than I did before. I came here to entreat your assistance, Miss Reed. My patron requests your aid in hunting the perpetrator down. Why? Why, of all the horrors in the thrice-damned world, should I care about this one? My employers have a vested interest in solving this case. That is not an answer. I'm afraid not. Why have they deigned to get involved now? Why do they care which of us streetwalkers lives and dies? Let's ask the second one, I guess. They wish to get involved because they wish for the murders to stop. Past that, I cannot pretend to guess my patron's motivations. Is that not enough? Intuition, 73, come on, 5 or more. 5, okay, good. Good. There's more to it than that. The Cabal itself may care little for the killings. This man, on the other hand, his care is genuine enough, and he would see it stopped. Alright, what do they offer? If your patron is as powerful as you suggest, I have little choice but to comply. This conversation is a farce. Alright. Yes, I'll work with you to find the courtesan killer. You have my aid till the butcher is dead or jailed. Or till the great pit itself opens up to swallow up the Thames. I might at least seek justice for the victims of this aimless killer. I make no promises regarding the purchase of my service after the villain is put down. We shall see. I can't make any promises either. But if you're willing to dole out pay and protection, then my skills are yours. Lord knows I've gotten into bed with worse, literally in some cases. I'm pleased to hear that, Miss Reed. For now, I would suggest you return to the bell jar and get some rest. It's not a bad idea. And begging your pardon, Miss Reed, but I believe you took quite a thrashing not long ago. It wouldn't do to have you concussed and reeling. A titch of strychnine on a warm bed seems the best course for you. He's quite right. I'll send a missive around to the bell jar in the morning. Let you know if anything else comes up. Till then, Miss Reed. Till then. Okay. That could have gone better. I don't know if you can succeed that mission and just go away. I can resist everything except temptation, Oscar Wilde. I don't know, maybe you always fail that, or maybe I just did the wrong things. That's also possible.